Hey everyone, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another video, and you're probably wondering to yourself, why are you randomly showing your basement? Well, a while ago I said I'd be doing some construction down here. Well, that hasn't happened yet. Over the past year, instead of doing construction, I have instead decided to make my basement a gigantic mess. So, I have decided today is going to be the day. It's Sunday. It's around, what time is it? 12:40 in the afternoon or so. And I'm going to try to spend several hours today. Basically, my goal, as you can see, there's kind of two halves to the basement. There's this front half here, and then there's a whole other half back there by the nerd room and behind that and all that. So basically my goal is to basically kind of get, at least today, the front half of the basement kind of much better than this. That's my goal. So I will check back in a few hours. I'll let you know how much time I spent, all that. Thankfully, I've got some music just cranking over there, which will make this actually doable. So we'll see how it goes. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, here we are, 4:40 p.m. on Sunday, March 6th. And I figured I'd show you my progress. I'm pretty much going to probably stop for the day at this point. So a bit more than 3 hours of work. I took a few breaks, but they were pretty short. So I'll just kind of show you what it looks like now. Yeah, there's still a fair amount of stuff, but this stuff here, none of this, it's all on shelves and whatnot. This, of course, is my workout area / retro gaming area. More retro gaming and just other stuff. Obviously more exercising. What these bins all are things that were previously in a room / office, and I gotta decide what to do with these eventually. All of this here, these trash bags, all that, I sometimes go to the metal recycling scrapyard basically and get some money for old metal I collect. It takes me about a year or two to get a big enough load to make it worth my while to go out there, because I only collect metal from my own home. I don't drive around looking for scrap or anything. All these boxes here are going to the trash. Toy boxes, various Transformers and all that. I'm throwing those boxes out. I don't need them. I'm keeping these boxes around because I might actually be selling some Transformers and all that, and I need something to ship them in, so / more room for metal, metal! No, not that kind. There's some stuff that's already ready to go to the recycling center. There's some pool stuff and just various other things, but this area is obviously the biggest improvement. I mean, you couldn't really even see the floor before, and obviously, I've opened this up quite a bit, which is nice. This area also got cleared out of a lot of stuff. So while not perfect, I definitely made a lot of progress today. The back part of the basement, I might get that next week. I haven't decided when yet, but I might keep myself accountable and try to get it done in a week or so. Right there is a customer's computer ready to go back to the customer for my side business, which is great. But yeah, we have definitely made a lot of progress today. Okay, folks, I do have one more thing to show you, and it's a little bit of a confession. A lot of stuff kind of ended up in my nerd room, and the reason it did is I kind of wanted to throw it in there so I would kind of be forced to make decisions on it, whether I wanted to keep it, throw it out, whatever. So, okay, folks, time for, part 2 of this video or whatever. It's almost 3 o'clock now on Sunday, March 13th, 2022. Lovely daylight savings time to start here in the U.S. Hooray. And as you can see, a week later, this part of the basement is still more or less the way it was. Yeah, I know, like I said in the first part of the video, I know there's a lot of junk in this part, but it's all organized chaos, and there's a purpose for it. It's not just crap strewn everywhere. And the goal of cleaning it, but the rest that I cleaned is still, basically in the same status that it was last week when I left it. Basically, the goal of this is not to ensure that I have 100% clearance of everything. It's just to kind of get this mess under control so I can, at least envision, doing my construction down here. Because the way it was before, there was no way in hell I'd ever be able to do the construction with the mess that it was. Now, everything at least is getting to the point where it's going to be manageable, where when I do get ready to do construction in an area of the basement, I can easily move everything out of the area to have a completely clear workspace to work in. So it's something that is at least achievable, or I'm sorry, by the time I'm done will be achievable. As of right now, it's not. But anyway, I'm going to show you this half of the basement that I have not worked on yet, and it's pretty bad right now, obviously. It's a bit treacherous to walk through. Lots of junk everywhere. Show this off. Got a lot of work to do here. Here we are behind the nerd room, and yeah, all kinds of stuff and junk back here, for sure. Not sure how long this is going to take me to clean out and get it into a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Presentable state, but that's what I'm aiming to do. So I'm going to stop recording right now and get to cleaning, and I'll be back hopefully today with an update. Okay, folks, here we are. It's about 4:30 p.m., so it took me about an hour and a half, roughly, to, do this work. And it's a big improvement now. Here we are in the most claustrophobic part of the basement, for sure. But instead of it just being, completely enclosed, I can walk through here and turn the water main on or off to my home if I need to. Right? No problem. Still got easy access. Now this area, I have no plans to do construction back here, so the fact that this is so crammed full of junk, really not a big deal. But a lot of the junk back here is Christmas junk, as my wife is a big-time Christmas person. A lot of people say ho, ho, ho. I say ho, ho, no. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I got some, God knows how long it's been since I've used that camping equipment. Just junk, right? Essentially back here. Some clothing, some other miscellaneous stuff. There's some stuff back here I might eventually sell or donate. I'm going to definitely have to go through and hopefully reduce all this. But I can get to everything just fine back here, which is no big deal. Now, and moving on to this part here, there's a stack of bins that I will talk about in a bit. But this, basically, I still have easy access to what I need to have easy access to. This is obviously my water softener, my hot water heater. I know this is thrilling stuff, right? Furnace. And back here, I've decided to store some stuff. That chair there, the only reason I'm not currently utilizing that recliner is one of the pieces of wood inside it is broken. Never buy a lane chair from Big Lots, as I learned the hard way. They are junk. Ironically, I did buy a piece of Broyhill furniture, a sectional from Big Lots that has proven to be quite excellent. So not everything they sell is garbage. It's very brand dependent. Some of it's really good. Some of it is not. Just some various fans and stuff. This is just storage essentially. Got a deep freezer, mini fridge, and of course I still have easy access to circuit breakers. Alright, so no big deal. And of course this is the wide open, and again, this part of the basement I'm still currently standing in. No plans for construction back here. A lot of this stuff has to be gone through, maybe gotten rid of at some point. And now this is one area where I would like to do construction here, where I'm currently standing. As you can see, I've cleared out a lot of space here. I can this stuff can get, moved. There's enough space back there. If push comes to shove, I can move the stuff back there that's currently here. Same for this section of the basement here. I can move all the stuff that's here, really to the front there, because I do not plan on doing any construction here. In this part, I'm going to leave unfinished, so no construction there. So I can clear this part out pretty easily. And now the part that's going to be a little bit tricky to clear out before I would do construction would be this part, because obviously there's a bunch of stuff here, and it is actually the one section I actually do use on a pretty regular basis even now, because again, it's the exercise area. Now the treadmill basically doesn't get used, I'm not going to lie. Now the exercise bike gets a ton of use. The weights get a ton of use here. And yeah, so there's lots and lots of use here for sure. So it's going to be a little challenging getting this area cleaned out. So there you go. There's me watching my cameras of my living room. Fascinating stuff. So yeah, at least I improved the state of this basement a whole lot over the course of 2 weekends. All it took was just a small amount of self-discipline and determination to get this to where, no, it's not ready to go yet, obviously, for construction, but it's no longer, you don't look at it and think, God, that's an impossible dream that will never happen. It's now, you can look at it and see that it is very doable and achievable down here. So anyway, I hope you guys got something out of this. Oh, right, I was going to talk about those stacks of bins, that big stack of bins. Almost forgot. Yeah, I got 2 stacks of bins here because, as you guys know, I collect stuff. And in addition, of course, to collecting music, I have a problem with keeping boxes of toys, right? I need to get rid of... What's funny is I actually throw away 90% of the boxes of the toys that I buy. So all this, basically these 2 bins and all those piles of bins only represent about 10% of the boxes of toys I've ever... Still a lot. I realize that. So sooner or later, before I actually begin doing anything, I'm going to try to reduce this even further. I want to get this basically down. The pile of bins over there, all those bins are actually empty storage bins. So that's something, right? So anyway, sorry for this rambling. I really hope you guys got something out of this. I just wanted to show basically what's possible with just, like I said, a small amount of self-discipline. And I wanted to show you can get it done relatively quickly without like sacrificing an entire weekend. You space it out over 2. It's really not so bad. If any of you have a project like this, if I've ever done a project like this, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on it. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys like this. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking. I'll see you in the next one.